Hey everyone, this is Joy Paris with Network.tv. We are here at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood. So exciting tonight for the 9th annual German Currents Film Festival. It is going to be a fantastic night. I will get to talk to all these amazing, wonderful filmmakers and actresses on the carpet. Stay tuned and keep watching Network.tv. Well, my dear, before I even ask you about the festival, I've got to ask you about your lipstick color because it is fabulous. So I want to know the brand and the name, please.
It's a Dior lipstick, but I don't know the name. I could check for you, but...
We're on the carpet. That lipstick is rocking. She's got great lipstick, right? This is all about the red carpet. It's very much red carpet.
Or, in, like in a restaurant because it leaves stains everywhere and it's kind of embarrassing. So it's more for here. So it's a Dior. And what's the name? Oh, it's too small. It's the Dior Addict Fluid Stick.
I like the name. Well, now that we've passed the lipstick test, this is a fabulous event tonight. So share with me your thoughts on being here and what do you want to see happen between the German community and the Hollywood community when it comes to filmmaking?
So I was here last year with a film that I directed, and I was so nervous that I wasn't really able to make it on the red carpet. So I said I would come this year. So because I don't have a film here, it's kind of relaxing. And it's a wonderful place. Last year when I was here, it made me move to Los Angeles. I fell in love with the place, and I decided to stay. Now I live here and love it. So yeah, and I hope that will happen to other people because it's I think, much nicer place to live than Germany.
What was the name of your film that you had here last year?
It was called Finster World, and it was my first feature. And yeah. So, yeah.
What can we expect from you going forward? Something coming up? Are you doing another film that will be here next year? Or what's happening in your career?
I'm writing a film that I'm going to shoot next year, and it's going to be a horror movie with a strong female character. With
favorite genre. Get your lipstick in there. They can be your sponsor.
Yeah, that would be great, actually. That would be fantastic, yeah.
Thank you so much for chatting with us. We're glad you're back on the carpet. You're more relaxed, and you're having fun, and it's going to be a great night and a great party. Thanks for talking with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
What have you two collaborated on, if anything, together?
We worked on a film called The Reason that I wrote and directed, and he wrote the music, the score. Beautiful score.
Are you just saying that because you have to say that? No, I'm kidding.
Actually, believe it or not, no. I really loved it.
What's the film about, real quickly?
It's a family drama about a cancer patient who calls her family in to read her will. And at first, the family kind of starts to backstab each other because they all want to inherit. And later on, they realize it's a human being who's dying and deserves love. And so the family comes back together.
Well, you did the music, of course, so it's very powerful, and it sort of sounds sort of also sad, but seems to be uplifting. So when you got that, what was your inspiration for creating the music?
Really, the script. We met about a year before, and I started writing to the script, and that gave me all the main themes. And then we got the wonderful musicians of LA together and recorded the score.
And it just blossomed.
It did. It really did. Yeah, he called me up, and he was like, okay, I just read the script and I've already written 2 songs. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
How can I see this? I mean, how can we find it? Is it online? How do we get it?
Well, it was in theaters this summer, and now it's going to come out on demand. So
on demand, and we get to watch you tonight. It's going to be a great night, and you guys have a great time, and thanks for chatting with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. This is a great night, and it's all about this German film and everything that's happening with the filmmaking world. What do you want to see happen between Germany and Hollywood as a collaborative effort?
Gosh, that's a good, I think a lot, there's so many stories, Germany's history has changed so much we obviously know the really bad part of our history, but now over the years, I think the culture and everything has changed so much, ever since the Berlin Wall came down, there's so many more movies to be made that are more about modern culture in Germany that are super interesting. There are big immigration issues now, lots of refugees coming in all over Europe. I mean, those are stories that I think should start being told, and there's a lot that Hollywood could do in terms of more modern German stories that are very interesting, and I think people are probably starting to do them. I think the movie tonight is about.
I think my next question, because you sort of answered it in my first question, because I was going to say, what do you think the misconception is that people have about Germany and the film culture there?
Okay. Well, I think I don't know if it's a misconception, but there's something funny that said, tell someone you love them today, but tell them in German, because life is frightening and confusing. And actually, I have to say, it's kind of true. I grew up in America, but I have German parents, so I really grew up with both cultures. And there are misconceptions, but sometimes they're based in reality. I mean, Germans are very, can be a little rigid, very on time. It's like I'm never on time, so I did not get that part of the German. But then again, I grew up here, so, but misconceptions, I mean, I think actually the biggest thing in terms of the politics of Germany right now is that Germany is one of the most immigrant-friendly countries in Europe. I mean, they've really gone the other way now. So I think that maybe is something people don't know. Of course, that just like in any country, causes some people, like the extreme right, to be prejudiced and go nuts. But in general, I have to say, especially if you go to a city like Berlin, it's so multicultural and so. I love Berlin. Berlin reminds me of New York in the 80s. So, and that's where I grew up. So I think that's something that people should go see. Maybe go to Berlin and kind of just experience it, But
well, I'm going to make another trip there, so that's fabulous. So, how do we find you? Social media? You have a Facebook so we can follow you?
Yeah, I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They're all at Christina Klebe. So please do follow me. I could always use more Twitter followers.
What's the whole vibe for you? What do you want to see happen here?
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I love to learn things about things I don't know about. When I got called to come down here, they gave me a little background on it, but I'm still a little insecure about what I'm about to see. So I'm just interested to be here and see and learn something that I don't know.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's how life is. You learn something new every day. And you're young, Z Money? So cute. He's like,
he's just here to support.
I'm just here to support, right?
Yeah.
So tonight it's about filmmakers and music and composers. Now it's all about this German sensibility. Do you see yourself maybe wanting to do something collaboratively with that community in terms of music and things you want to do?
I would say definitely. He's out here from Nigeria. I'm actually doing his choreography. Yeah. So he's doing his video next month, and we got Ray J featuring on his song. So he's out here doing music. So that's something right up his alley. And I produce, write, and do choreography. So of course I would love to collaborate on something as bomb as this.
I mean, I know we know it's about the German film, but music and in Germany they're having a whole new movement now, right? With rap and soul, and so that would be a good connection for you, correct? So what do you want to see if you had to do something in Germany with your music? What would be the flavor that you would want to get into? What would be the approach for you?
Well, I don't really know much about Germany yet.
I'll tell you this is something he can do. He needs to learn the language. And because he's a rapper and he's really dope. But if he can flip his lyrics with a little bit of German, it would be so sexy. You know what I mean? So that's what I would love to do if we did do some type of collaboration with that world.
He's absolutely right about that,
Yeah.
I know.
All right, Z Money. Thank you guys for being here. And how do we follow you on social media, Instagram, Facebook? Can you give us all your handlers?
All right, mine is Z_MNY.
And mine is Shane Sparks 5678. That's my Instagram.
All right, Shane Sparks 5678 and Z_Money. We're gonna figure. We're gonna end we'll find you. We're finding you tonight. Thank you guys. Have fun tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you later.